Last video we wrote and recorded a rock song from a riff I came up with a couple of years ago for a media studies project, and today I wanted to do the same thing but for a heavy metal riff. This is what we came up with in the last video. It's a really basic rock song. Drums failed a bit, it was supposed to be a flam, but here's our intro and verse riff. Really basic. Not the best thing in the world, but still, not bad. The idea behind this is I just wanted to create some backing music for both my YouTube channels, just to make everything more interesting. Now, that was part 2, this is part 3, and in the first video that we made for this, which I think was, I actually mentioned it in the last video.
I can actually tell you exactly how long.
Please do.
5 months.
So 5 months ago I made the first video, and immediately after I did that, I started work on part 2, which I didn't actually turn into a video, and I re-recorded everything. But this first little thing that I did 5 months ago has got all of my ideas, and I used some of these ideas to create the rock song chorus riff that came from this video. So all we're going to do is look back at this video and see what ideas I came up with, and hopefully we can reuse some of them for this song. So this is our riff. I might actually demonstrate it. We're in drop D first of all. I actually want to use my guitar in drop C, but this is what the riff sounds like. Please excuse the buzzing because I'm right by my amplifier. Should be over here. Easily one of my most favourite things that I've written, but let's see what we've got. Also excuse me being out of tune, but let's learn that little lick at the end. I want that slide to be more accurate, so it makes more sense to go to the 5, which is the not B because it's dropped to A, because we're in drop D. Cadence, good. Then we need a chorus riff. Dramatic. I do like that. I do quite like that bendy bit at the end there. Maybe I'll keep it in simpler time. What was that? Right, something like that I think would be pretty cool for a quicker riff. This is really Master of Puppetsy. So, do we avoid copyright, or do we just completely rip off Metallica? I watched the rest of that and I'm actually quite happy with it. I think there were a lot of really good ideas, and there are some really good ideas, I think. If I can do this right, I'm pretty happy with it. So, here's my DAW ready to go. We'll actually full screen it so that you can get a better view. We add a bunch of tracks. 9, 10. Probably don't need that many, but I just want to record down all the ideas that we've come up with. So we've got the main riff, we've got a lick for the main riff that we have got from that video. There's also the chorus riff which we'll need to come up with. And then I was thinking of trying something that I'll show you in a second, but let's get these first few things recorded. Now excuse the amp noise, I do apologise. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do it 3 times, third time, or 2 times, and then a third time with a lick. That's how we might do that. So how can we make this a little bit nicer? Clean that up, have the count in, delete all this beginning bit, we can move it over, and while I'm here, I actually would I keep doing that accidentally and I don't know how to do it properly. What I want to try is, there we go, get this little thing there, copy that, add another track that we can title count in, and then we can have that. This way, when I'm recording stuff, the other clips and stuff, we can add what we need to without having to play over the top of this, and we've also got our count in, and I don't have to keep doing that every time. And we kind of stay in time, that's probably best. So we've got that, then we've got our lick that I want. Main riff, now our main lick. We're obviously going to need our chorus riff, which we'll work on in a second. But I've come up with an idea. I'm going to title this the build-up lick. I want to show you this little thing that I did for a YouTube short. My tally used to look like this, and I just didn't like that yellowy mustard color, so I decided to switch it, and I made a whole video about me changing the way that it looks. And in that video I did a little demonstration of it. That's what it looks like now. But in the demo I came up with this. So if we go builds up to the A or the G, then we go to the A and think da 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 with this bit. And because I'm a crap guitar player, I'd need to record them one at a time. I don't know how many bars of this to do. We can add, ready? We can match the triplet at the end there with the rhythm part. Now we can add the additional bit. We've switched to a major key because I think that'd be a nice little juxtaposition, because we're in minor the entire time. If we switch, tom-toms, I guess. So that's option 1. Option 2 would be, and that's what we'll do here, do we just do this straight chord and leave it as it is. That actually sounds a little bit better. Move you to the left, move you to the right. And they might actually get closer with each thing. So da 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 da, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 da da. Middle one center. That could be sick. The direction that each of the riffs are moving. The first one, the main one, is going only up. The lick is sort of going up, then sort of down like that. And then we'll want the outro riff for the chorus to sort of come down, and it should finish us nicely too. I don't know if you like that, but I actually really do, especially that little bit at the end. That is our chorus out lick. So I probably should just record that by itself. Heavy metal song. State 2, last night we finished recording all the different ideas that we've got for the song. Today we need to organize them and build some kind of song structure. After we do that, we can lay down some scrap guitars using this one, my Les Paul in drop C. And once all that is done, we can start working on the drums. So step 1 is song structure, where we start with our main riff, which goes like this. Play that bit through 3 times. On the 3rd time, we add the lick. And then I actually want to repeat that all again. So we have our main riff, and we'll do that twice, which leads us into our chorus riff, which we will also do 2 times. It's technically just play the chorus riff all the way through, but for the sake of it, we're going to add chorus riff times 2. The outro lick to the chorus leads us perfectly into the main riff, so we'll go back there, and because we aren't adding any vocals or adding anything extra, we're going to do the main riff once and then jump straight into the chorus. That way it keeps things interesting and not repetitive, so it's still entertaining. After the chorus, we go, the second time around, we go into the build-up, then to the fast riff, and then I think back to the main riff. So if I quickly check a couple of things, what I want to find out is, does the fast riff, does it sound good finishing with the chorus outro lick? So I'm going to copy that over there and then grab the intro to this, move that over here at the end of that. Overlap a little bit. Does this sound good? Yeah, I think it does. With better timing, that should be okay, I think. We go main, chorus, half of the main riff, then we go chorus again into the build-up section, which sounds like this. We want that one. To add a little variation of sound, I actually want to use my telecaster for that, which does mean a little bit of detuning, but that's okay. That's how the timing's sort of supposed to go. What I'm thinking of doing with that is we have it bouncing left to right. The first time it bounces, it's far left, then it's far right, then it's sort of just a little bit to the left, just a little bit to the right, and then we have dead center for this last little bit. Far left, far right, then just to the left, just to the right, and then we center it for the end. And that leads us into the fast riff, then chorus out lick into the main riff again, and we might actually, here's a little thing to add, we'll do the main riff times 2, and I'm going to add a little note, possible variation, and a couple of question marks, because I don't know what that means. 3 times, then lick, use tally for lick, lead left and right. I'm going to split this into 2. So our chorus riff here is going to end on just that D power chord. That's going to hold out, and then we add a second guitar in to do the build up, and then that could probably just lead us back into the fast riff and everything. So this will be 1 guitar, then a second guitar will come in, plus a 3rd one for the lick. Now that we've got a song structure, we're going to record the scrap guitar.